Okay.
Yeah. This is Lagniappe. Listen.
Was that all recorded?
Yes.
Okay, I keep forgetting because you started, and I'm like, oh, okay. I'm sorry. This is every frame with me. We were recording.
Yeah.
He's like, yes. Like, oh, okay.
As it is.
This is episode 2 or part 2 of episode 1, whatever you want to call
You
it.
don't even have to say it.
To be continued.
Like, it's in the title.
Oh,
So
I don't know. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I don't know how it works. Jeez. I don't listen to podcasts. I'm hard of hearing.
Yeah.
So if I listen to something, I have to read with it, which is
Yeah.
called reading.
Yeah.
So audible books don't work for me. I would have to read, which is called reading. So I do listen to, I look at transcripts of podcasts. So I won't say I don't listen to them because that sounds wrong. To make one say I don't listen to them.
Same way I read books by listening to them.
If you have a transcript, I do read your transcripts, and then I do try to listen and read it because that's like how I watch TV with captioning.
Mm-hmm.
So please make sure your stuff is transcribed so people like me can use them, because otherwise, up until they started doing that, I never listened because I couldn't hear half of it or like 3/4 of it.
Mm-hmm.
So when the transcription started, I got more interested because then I could actually catch what people were saying. Yeah. Well, anyway.
Missing all that goodness.
Aside.
So.
Yeah.
Who are we? What is it?
So. So, Lagniappe, listening and leaving early.
With David and Shayna.
Shayna and David. I didn't say that.
But
Who said that?
Who said that?
No one said that.
No one said that. We'll get it right one day. I'll get it right one day.
Boop.
I'm gonna mess you up one day and say with Shayna and David.
You say Shayna and David, I'm going to... Wait a minute.
It's rabbit
Wait
season.
a minute.
It's duck season. It's rabbit season.
It's rabbit season. It's duck season. It's rabbit season. Did I say it's rabbit season?
So we're back. Okay, as promised, we are back.
Same night.
Same night.
Same night.
As you could tell.
Getting punchy.
Basically, in certain hours, you don't have to wait till midnight to get the gremlin out.
Yeah. I get punchy after 10.
Yeah.
It's about 10.
It was after 9.
No, it's 10. Oh.
It's 11 o'clock then.
It's 11. Oh. It's 11 o'clock. I definitely been a little punch.
A little punch. A little.
Just a little. He said he's running out of steam. This is when I get punchy.
Yeah.
And then I go punchy for about 2 hours. And then I go.
Yeah.
Like that.
So cross-reference the previous chapter when we talked about sleep and how that happened. And you'll see why sleep could be tough. We'll also, we'll make sure we put the AC on.
Yeah, so we can get down to a decent temperature, a sleep temperature for good sleep hygiene. Sleep hygiene. Yeah. Articulators.
Yeah, you might cork next time.
I haven't been back to speech and swallow therapy for a while.
Yeah.
Since the intubation. Jibba jibba jib jib.
Jibba jibba jib.
Jibba jib jib my vocal cord.
Every single time you'll have a new medical term. This time it's jibba jibba jib.
It's jibba jibba jib.
There you go.
Whatever that is.
So tonight, as promised, we did go to our first King Day Epiphany parade.
Yes.
Using that term loosely in the sense that it is
Funny 40 Phellows.
Funny 40
followed by Funky Uptown Crew.
Yes. Now we chose this one. Now there's another one called Joan of Arc.
Yes.
That happens on January 6th or Epiphany.
Yes.
And that as you were reading about it,
it also celebrates Joan of Arc's birthday because her birthday is January 6th.
There you go. So just like full circle, right?
Yeah.
And so we chose not to go to that one, which is in the quarter, because we're like, okay, we can go to that one. Even though it's an all-female crew, which we love.
Right. I think it's all female.
I think so. We'll have to double check.
Well, it's definitely led by females. There's a very strong emphasis on feminism.
Yeah.
And,
That's a Joan of Arc.
Yeah. And they have a Joan of Arc representative person who is Joan of Arc.
Yeah.
That gets blessed and toasted and all kind of interesting stuff.
Maybe more about that next year.
Yeah.
A little hint.
Yeah, because we're gonna go.
We'll go next year. This year
it's also in the quarter.
Yeah.
So those of you who don't know, New Orleans is notoriously inaccessible, especially the places that everybody wants to go, which is downtown in the French Quarter, even uptown. All these places really bad for people that use wheelchairs, especially someone. I don't have like an all-terrain wheelchair. That costs more. yeah, so basically between the terrible uneven sidewalks, potholes everywhere, and in downtown, their sidewalks even worse because they're full of like paved bricks. So there's a lot of, even the ones that are smooth and not all messed up, which is a lot of jaggedy ones. There's a lot of ones that's like, I mean, if it's smooth, it's like the whole way. And so, and then the curbs, the drop curbs are bad. Sometimes today we saw one, it was full of water for some reason. I don't know if there was like a leak or something being backed up because there was no rain. Everything was very dry. It's just this one spot full of water. And so, yeah. And then
I saw some bubbling. So
we were trying to make our way around. It was not a terrible navigation for us to try to do that.
Right. And that was at the parade we went
And that was the parade we went to. And it's worse sometimes in the quarter.
Typically, besides parking
because
and everything else.
Parking and the narrow, very narrow, like when you go down sidewalks in the quarter.
Yeah.
It's very narrow.
Yeah.
So like trying to pass when people are passing, stuff like that.
Yeah. It also gets more crowded.
It's more crowded.
More access
more
to
touristy.
Germs, to viruses.
Exposure, yes.
Yeah,
very, very touristy, which I don't hate. I want tourists to come. I used to be a tour guide. I used to be a tour
connoisseur.
Well, I had a job. What was I? I was a welcome center, whatever. And then I got my tour guide license.
Okay.
I took the test. And I only did it like for a brief moment. And then I left. So it was very short-lived, but it was one of my forays. My little...
She knows her stuff.
Well, yeah. I had to take a test. I had to take a test.
Yeah, we definitely got stories upon stories for that, right?
Yeah, anyway,
so
that's why we chose.
We chose not to go to Joan of Arc for that reason, plus the fact that there's two parades, right? Two parades for one. Right there. Sometimes
that's what we thought.
There are some parades that run solo, especially out in the suburbs. You might go to a Mardi Gras parade. I say Mardi Gras parade, we mean like the whole season. So just kind of know what that means. But you go to that, and it's like
sometimes you go to a spot and you can get parade after parade after parade, depending on what the situation.
Sometimes you go to one parade and that's it. But there also are other parades, like you said, that are multiple parades back to back to back.
Right.
And then one crew follows another, so you don't even know what time the second one starts because it just comes right after the other one, right?
Yeah.
So especially uptown parades, which is the main route that parades follow, down St. Charles into, I guess what is now Harmony Circle.
Right.
Used to be Lee Circle after Robert E. Lee.
Right.
Take them down. Took them down.
I'm not sure how many follow the Canal Street route, but some of them still do.
Well, what I'm saying is like a lot of them go through St. Charles, up Canal. And then down, and then either to like the convention center.
And Endymion is one of the only ones that doesn't follow that. They are mid-city.
They go mid-city, right? As far as especially,
but they still do wind up at the Superdome, so they definitely do.
Yeah, so they have different routes.
Yeah.
So similar, but not the same, and so that's why on the different days they like to keep them all. I mean, you imagine the police like to keep them all going in the same direction for barricade reasons and safety reasons, all the kind of stuff like that.
Not to be spread out.
Right, and it's one of those situations where you don't always end up going to a Mardi Gras parade. Sometimes you end up stuck in a Mardi Gras parade.
Yeah, and people say, "Do you go to Mardi Gras?" It's like, well, Mardi Gras is a season.
Yeah.
You ask me, do I go to parades? Well, sometimes parades happen to you.
Yeah.
And sometimes you have no intention of going to one, and you're like, "Oh, one's starting," and then you're like, "I can sit in traffic while I wait for others to clear up, or I can just park and go catch a parade."
Right.
That has happened.
That happens too.
That happened to us when we first started dating. A couple times.
Yeah, that's very true.
Ones we didn't intend to go to, now we just were like, "Oh,
guess we're here now.
Guess we're going to do this."
Yeah.
Spontaneous.
Spontaneous parade as it goes. So, the ones we went to today, they are special also because they're streetcar parades, right? In the sense of they're actually literally on the streetcars, not trolley, not what other names people have for these type of things.
We say trolley.
Not light rail.
Trolley is another one, right?
Yeah, trolley. I think most
San Francisco is trolley, but somebody else.
We call it a streetcar, right? And it's just electric has a route. It goes from in this case goes from Carrollton up St. Charles, goes around Harmony Circle and comes back. And so we had I would say probably 5+ miles to choose from as far as where we're gonna go. Could have gone early in the route, but we also decided to get some Raising Cane's and some Wendy's and stuff like that. And so St. Charles was a good spot to do it. And we ended up going to Harmony Circle because we were like, okay, we didn't know what to expect. at all in the process.
Yeah.
So we were just winging it. The parade started at 7. I think Shanna was worried that it might come too soon.
I thought because it was on a streetcar, it was going to go pretty fast. Because I used to catch a streetcar from school when I was in high school, when I went to NOCA, New Orleans Center for Arts. It was uptown, and we used to catch, well, it's at the riverfront now, but it was uptown, and I used to have to go down to Magazine and catch a bus and go from the bus to St. Charles, and then St. Charles and catch a streetcar way down to Canal.
Yeah.
And then I catch a express bus from there to go to the east.
Yeah, exactly.
So anyway, I remember PJ was like, well, are streetcars pretty fast? I was like, relatively faster than the cars. I used to pass them when I was on the thing. So I'm thinking of like, oh, the streetcar's going to go quick. So even if they start at 7, they should be here by like, pretty quick. Like I'm thinking 15, 30 minutes. And then it was like, well, I think so. It's going to be 30 minutes. I was like, okay, that makes sense. That's just because I figure he has a better idea of the distance and where it is on the map, because even though it's telling me it starts at Carrollton, my brain is New Orleans about.
Yeah, it's like if it was coming straight from Carrollton only on St. Charles, we had to go down St. Carrollton to hit St. Charles and then come across.
See, I wasn't even counting Carrollton.
Yeah, so I had to do all that.
I wasn't counting that at all. I was counting where Carrollton, where the streetcar on St. Charles starts area. I wasn't even thinking.
We also at the midpoint, and we assumed that the midpoint, if they were basically done around 9, it started at 7, the midpoint would be around 8 o'clock. But all the stuff we were trying to figure out, we had, we were able to try to figure in that time to pimp out your wheelchair with some lights and stuff like that.
We put some lights on it.
Yeah.
David had already decorated up my cane, really, really nice for birthday. I guess you probably see that pictures or videos somewhere else.
Yeah.
Check that out on Instagram, Facebook. Really holography, glittery silver with hot pink beads.
Yeah.
And then, and then I pinned out my birthday stuff.
Yeah, I don't know if you can
birthday
see
crown.
It's lighting up. Can you
make
it twinkle?
I can make it twinkle. This is solid. This is just kind of flashing. I don't know if you can really see it.
Yeah.
And then this is like the slower flash.
Okay.
Then this turns it off.
Okay.
So this is a solid.
Yeah. And so she was very well lit up.
Yeah. We had a lot of more interaction. Even though there wasn't a crowd. There was scatterings of people.
So here's the first thing. You go to a parade and it's not even crowded at all. There's probably a sign.
Which we should have taken. I just said, it's because it's really early. Nobody's going to be out for it. It's really early. And it's really early in the season. Nobody's going to come out for something this early in the season.
Yeah.
And then I didn't read up enough to figure out, what's missing from this list about what the spray does? Throws.
Right. Right.
I should have been clued in when nobody said anything about what type of throws there were for Funny 40 Phellows.
The parade tracker wasn't tracking it. And I thought
that's
maybe because it's a streetcar, so maybe that's why they're not tracking it.
Because they were tracking Joan of Arc, which is a walking parade.
Is it a walking parade?
I think
I'm pretty
so,
sure
because you can't go through the court with floats.
They have a horse, so yeah.
They had a horse. She rides a horse. That I know.
That makes sense.
But I think a majority of people are walking. I think.
So we ended up. Some tourists. We met someone from Venezuela.
Yeah, she came over and asked some questions.
Asking if
we answered the best of our ability.
Listen, we looked like authorities because we had flashing lights and we were having fun and I had the camera out and all that kind of stuff like that. So we looked like we knew what we were doing.
And typically we do know what's up, but this was a new one for us. So we were like, we don't know what time they're going to get here. No. And we don't know exactly how this parade behaves because it's kind of a new one for us to be going to a streetcar parade.
Yeah.
Parade.
Yes.
I feel like they should not call it that.
Okay. Yeah. So let's get into it. Let's get into why it should not be called a parade. And the evidence kind of came when it happened. So, first of all, what time did they actually show up?
8.
It was like 8.
Almost 8:30. 8:20 something.
Yeah.
Like 8:26 or 28.
After 8:30.
It could have been after 8:30 because I feel like you were saying, "Oh, here they come," and then we saw the lighted things.
Yeah.
I think that was like 8:26.
Okay.
But then I think it was another 4 to 6 minutes.
Yeah, it wasn't too long.
It wasn't too long after that, but it might have been another 5 or so minutes. So it could have been like 8:30.
Regardless,
3,
an hour and a half after they started, they made it halfway to us. I don't know what time they actually started, even though
they said 7 p.m. sharp. Sharp. So, I don't know.
Sharp is what sharp is in New Orleans. So the so the experience, it just kind of happened. Like, and here's the other thing too, because it's a streetcar parade. Once again, parade in heavy quotes, air quotes. Streetcars came. And after a long time, after no time at all, streetcars came. We're like, oh, that has to be them. Nope, just people on the streetcar. Just people on the streetcar. And then the streetcars are also coming from up St. Charles, all the way from all over the place.
I think somebody in the article, I was trying to find it, they said, they specifically said what it was. Like
what it was?
Like they said parade, but then they said something else. Like they titled it something else, and I was like, okay, that's more accurate.
I mean, it's supposed to be a satirical event. I think the kind of reclamation. I think it's an old crew, and then it came back after.
It was like an ancient crew, like from like the 17 or 1800s.
Oh, okay.
Like originally.
Okay.
And then they disbanded in like 93. I don't know what year. It was some late 1800 year.
Okay.
They disbanded. Okay. And then in the 1980s or something,
somebody took it up.
Some lady or I think husband and wife or something was saying that they want to bring it back.
Yeah. And
so they restarted it in the 80s, but as a streetcar.
Yeah.
Yeah. As a I mean, because cruise, this is the thing. This is a whole nother podcast. Because I could really sit here and break down the difference between
we can talk about
cruise versus parades. Because not all crews ride.
Right.
Not all crews like
this one.
What? Crews are social clubs.
Yes.
And they're usually like philanthropy driven and or civic, driven or something like about, like they like frats and sororities, right?
Yeah,
like there's a philanthropic arm to it, but sometimes it's just a social, like I said, a social club.
Mm-hmm.
So like, there are clubs. So
you may have the Elks, you may have the Buffaloes if you're from Flintstones.
Yeah.
Or the Buffaloes or whatever.
Or the some
Masons
kind of
lodge.
Yeah, some kind of lodge or something. The
Kiwanis, Knights of Columbus, anything stuff like that, right? Or fraternities and sororities.
So it's like that, but not all crews ride. Right. But not all parades are crews, because truck parades are not crews.
Yeah, we'll get into that too.
Yeah.
So, we'll have some time in between this parade and the other ones, because the ones after this won't be another parade.
That's more rare, because most parades in New Orleans are crews.
And this is crew, Krewe.
That's how
if you're reading the transcript of this, it may not be spelling it right. I doubt they're spelling it right.
I feel like I need to add like a addendum, like for anybody that's not a New Orleanian or have the experience of what everything is. There's a whole history, there's a whole explanation, there's a whole guide. There's like should be like a bunch of like what do you call them? Source notes.
Yeah, if I could, I'd be all like, "This is a crew," and then I point down here. I don't know if I'm actually going to get a chance to do it before.
Maybe put some links. Yeah, this is what a crew is.
Yeah,
blah, blah, blah,
we might put some in the description.
Right.
Especially on YouTube.
So anyway, yes. So the reason why I was saying I don't know if I call it parade.
Yeah.
Is because obviously there's parades, like the stuff people know nationally, like the Macy's Thanksgiving Parade.
Yeah, Rose Bowl
and the Rose Bowl Parade. And people, that's what they're used to.
Probably like two biggest ones outside of Mardi Gras.
Right. The two biggest ones people most know nationally. It's just floats, people on them, waving. Marching bands. People waving.
Santa Claus.
It's literally people parading in the street. Whereas New Orleans, people are parading in the street, but we always add an extra layer of craziness to everything. So
I wouldn't call it a layer because it's more than just a little something extra.
It's a lot extra. It's a lot extra. So basically, for us, parades are people don't know, but most people kind of know about New Orleans and Mardi Gras, what they think Mardi Gras is. Yeah. But
we're gonna show you the real Mardi Gras.
Parades, they throw stuff. That is what a parade means to you. When you go up here, that's what a parade is. You throw me something. We literally have a slogan, throw me something, mister. Yeah. Obviously, it's Mrs. too now. Yeah. Misters and Mrs. Yeah. Or Mrs. But basically, you want to be thrown something.
Yeah.
And Buddy for your Phellows did not.
Not a single throw. And we're not just saying we didn't get anything. We're saying as we watch people all around us, and they went around the streetcar, no one even attempted to throw anything. There wasn't even.
They waved.
They just waved. It was like, "Hey, thanks for checking us out." Oh. So they didn't throw anything at the parade.
Yeah. Which I guess they didn't promise to. So My bad for not realizing.
Yeah, and it's also I had the expectation that like I said, be multiple streetcars, potentially close together, because that's what a parade is. It's not just one person, or a car walking by. That's not a parade. That's like somebody's lost. You know what I'm saying? This was people on a streetcar.
I was like, wait. When I realized it was gonna be one streetcar, I was like, it's a lone. I said, David, it's a lone streetcar. He was like, what? Yeah. He was like, it's not multiple driving behind each other. And I said, no, it's one. And that's what we realized after we've been waiting for an hour and a half. Yeah. It was like sunk cost. Yeah. That's a version of should have been leaving early. Yeah. Because people were leaving.
People left.
They were like, this parade isn't coming. And they left.
Yeah, our friends from Venezuela left.
Somebody who came up to us was like asking questions. We were like answering to the best of our ability. Yeah. Of what we knew.
It was our theory about it.
Right.
So yeah. The funny, I almost want to say funky, because the crew afterwards was the funky Uptown crew. The funny 40 Phellows came and went in a flash. Like literally, like I was recording. I was like, here they come. I can hear them. I got the camera out, and it was all like zip zap zookie go. Just like I can't even. If I was called to the stand, I could not name a single.
And
fella.
I had to pee so bad the whole time.
The whole time.
Because when it hit like a little after 7 o'clock, of course, after we were already out there, maybe 7:30, I was like, oh crap. I was like, I really gotta go to the bathroom. And
it's around 7:30 that you mentioned it. I was like,
and they was like, well, we should go. And I was like, no, because what if I go and we make all the way around, go to the bathroom, and the time I'm in the bathroom, it comes. And it might not be that very, I said, it's probably not going to be very long. Because we used to at that point still thinking it might be 2 or 3 streetcars. Yeah. And he said, it's not going to be that long, so we miss it. So I waited. Yeah. Hour and a half.
Basically, every 15 minutes, I should have gone to the bathroom.
Yeah, every 15 minutes. I should have gone to the bathroom. I should have gone to the bathroom. Yeah. And so, yeah.
So because the parades, and once again, heavy quotes, were short.
Extremely short.
The next parade, the Funky Uptown crew came, and we were excited.
Now, then I looked at theirs, and they said there were going to be throws.
You look at their Instagram, right?
Yeah, and they said there were going to be throws. And so I was like, cool, well, at least the second one will have throws. And then they threw us a magnet and a little sheet of stickers, like a little sheet. Yeah. Not even a sheet. Like, if you tear off of a roll, and there's like 5 stickers in a row, that's what we got. And I'm sorry, that was in the street. That ain't in the street. They had to go pick it up. Yeah. I'm sorry for laughing, but it's just like,
I mean, we laugh or cry.
We didn't know what to expect this year, so I don't think I'll go back.
What's a king cake?
I won't say I regretted it, because it's like I told David, it's like when I did a long time ago in my 20s, when I went to Times Square on New Year's Eve. Everybody kind of warned me. There's like, oh, it's going to be tough. Got this. I was like, okay, sure. But I was young, and I was more able-bodied. And I was like, yeah, I just want to try it. So I did it, and I was like, never again. I was like, was it worth it? Not really. But do I regret it? No. I got to do it once. I got to see. I know it's all the hoopla was about. Yeah. Okay. It was done. That's kind of like this. Like, was it worth it? Not really.
No, that would. I mean,
but I don't regret it.
Right. It wasn't like. So far, I feel like the cost isn't too expensive, right? It's a free parade.
That's one.
You got $1.
I got $1 because somebody recognized who shared birthday time. She gave me $1. Yeah. And that was really sweet. Yeah. So I got a birthday $1, part of the nuance custom of getting your money pinned to you.
Actually, we spent money because I had to buy batteries.
That's
I was
true.
Not ready.
But you were going to, I guess you paid more for batteries than you would have. Because
we have batteries here. Yeah.
Yeah, because the lights needed batteries for my wheelchair.
Right. I wasn't prepared for that.
Yeah. So.
But like I said, it was a good. Here's the thing: it's the first parade of the season.
Right, and then there's like a desert of parades until the 20th.
Right, we have 24th.
24th.
Yeah, we have 18 days.
You sure it's not the 20th?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sure it's 24th.
I could have sworn that Nefertiti was the 20th.
No, Nefertiti's like February 1st.
Oh, shoot. Okay. Yeah. Well, last year was early January. Maybe because it was early. The Mardi Gras was earlier.
Right. Mardi Gras was early.
Okay. So anyway. So we don't have another parade until January 24th.
Right.
So it's like, this is it. You get this, and then all at the end of the month.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't say it was a fail, but I wouldn't go back.
Right.
But I do see myself going back for kickoff or Carnival to try to join the arc next year because, one, after finally reading about it, there are throws that are promised. And that is part one. Like, it's a free parade, but also, am I going to have a haul? Like, am I going to have stuff to show off? Like, the Christmas parade that we went to in the East was rough, but I had some stuff.
Something.
I didn't have a whole lot, but I had some stuff.
Yeah.
I even had a Hello Kitty keychain, which is awesome.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, oh, this was birthday just for this.
Ow. Yeah, exactly. No, that was good.
What's the matter? Good. You said, ow.
Yeah, I bent over from a
bad angle.
Yeah.
I said you hurt. You pulled your leg.
Yeah.
Okay, you pulled your
groin. Yeah.
I'm sorry for laughing.
It's okay.
It's like you can't say groin. Groin's a bad word.
Yeah.
I pulled my groin muscle.
Yeah, but I'll be okay. I will.
Okay, it just keeps falling, so I'm going to take it off.
Yeah, take it off.
And it's time to retire. That.
So no, I mean, so like you said, it's worth the cost. No, even though the cost was relatively low, right? It's
we were going to go out anyway.
Yeah.
We needed king cake.
Yeah.
We also we did a couple errands at Walmart before.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, and then we went down to the parade, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, after we got the king cake, we went to the parade.
Yeah.
So, I mean, yeah, it was a bit of prep. But also, this was kind of like kind of a test run for other stuff too.
That's the thing.
So it may have been worth it for that alone, because without having that motivating factor, we wouldn't have like tested out the, lighting up the wheelchair. Because as we have more night parades, we want to use that.
Right.
And then, just getting ready and what it takes for us to get out, knowing how much time it actually takes us.
Mm-hmm.
Because sometimes we have underestimated that and get out too late.
Yeah.
Like getting out later than we intend for other parades.
Yeah. Which
force us into decisions about where to catch it.
Yeah, where to catch it. How far we have to walk.
Right.
Yeah, like this time we weren't prepared. I mean, like I didn't bring a parade chair. Like it's New Orleans, it's Mardi Gras season.
You should have that in your car.
I should have a parade chair in the car. You
yes.
have a cooler in the car. You should have like certain things in the car,
yes.
a wagon, as it may be.
This.
So we'll have to. We just out of practice. So this is like the preseason. In essence, what it was. We have a scrimmage against, Our Lady of Holy Cross or whatever,
Yeah.
thing. It's not a big deal. Even if you lost the game, you'd be like, just so it doesn't count.
Yeah. Yeah. So I don't know. Do we have a parade gate? Do we have? I don't even know. I said I would just throw something out there as far as with the whatevers are, because it's like I can't even give it beads because it didn't have any beads.
No.
So I give it 2.5 streetcars.
2.5 streetcars?
I don't know.
Oh, that's generous. I'm gonna be 1.5.
1.5?
Yeah.
Okay, I was being generous. But they will be creating just independently, Funny Phellows and Funky Uptown Crew?
Sure.
Because I see Funky Uptown Crew should have a ding because it said throws. And we got stickers, we got the little sheet and the magnet.
Right.
No special record. Hello, birthday girl.
Like,
throw me a record.
Yeah. And we were even at a point where the streetcar stopped. And so they should have stopped giving us something and they kept rolling. But no, they just kind of like looked at us.
They just waved and said, oh.
So.
Yeah,
somehow that was even more disappointing.
Yeah, actually, one time I realized that they had throws and they had like these special records. And people don't understand. If you don't know Mardi Gras, there's special stuff you get from individual crews.
Yeah, you may know about the Zulu coconuts.
Right, the Zulu coconuts are the most known ones. You just have a shoe.
Who has purses? Nyx?
Yeah. I think it's Nyx.
Never mind.
I don't think it's Finn Patel.
No. We'll find out. We'll let you know.
I will find out. Nyx is Nyxed.
Nyx is Nyxed.
They did it themselves. She did it to herself. I just say they because the other people that were smart left.
Yeah. Did they create Femme Fatale?
Possibly.
We'll find out. This is more.
That's more tea in history and that's recent history. So.
Can't get the tea on that. Yeah, there's lots of stuff. So.
Yeah, I would grade Funny Phellows at a 2 streetcars and Funky Uptown Crew. I give them 1.5.
You know what?
Because you were supposed to throw me something.
Yeah.
You were supposed to give me a record.
Yeah. I would say 2 barricades.
2 what?
2 barricades.
2 barricades.
Yeah, because it was like it kept me from something.
2 barricades.
2 barricades.
Yeah. like access.
Yeah. As it is. Okay, so that was us. I worked there. If you were there, if you caught us somewhere else, if you have questions about it, if you want to know,
yeah, if you actually notice very well and actually join up with them when they do their last stop, or
yeah,
catch at the beginning or catch it somewhere else,
right,
and have a really good time because every year, blah blah blah.
If you're part of the crew, right? It was supposed to be DJ Manny Fresh at some point too.
On the fucking Uptown crew.
Yeah.
Although I don't know if that was this year or last year. I didn't know if their Instagram was up to date. I couldn't tell.
That's true.
So I don't know if he was there or not.
Yeah.
I saw a big old DJ Manny Fresh.
I didn't hear nothing like fresh.
Yeah, I didn't hear anything.
All right, so that's it for us. We're gonna cut the king cake, and Chance to do some good pictures of the box and everything as well.
The box and the actual cake.
And the actual king itself. As you know, we don't know. This is we're roughing it. This is a special king cake cup. Ooh, y'all can smell the cinnamon and parmesan. This is a plastic knife.
It's plastic. It cut that cake.
I guess so. Serrated. Well, supposedly the knife is supposed to stay in the box, but this is a special knife. We'll probably won't do that because it's bigger than the average one. But
what knife stays in the box?
When you get a plastic knife for the.
You get a plastic knife for the king cake?
Yeah. You don't want to take it out.
Is it a disposable knife?
Yeah.
Then why would you leave it in the box?
Maybe it's not. It's like.
Is it something you do?
No, it's like shirts. There's shirts out there.
Shirts?
It's like a saying.
The shirts that say the knife stays in the box?
Yeah.
I've never seen that.
Yeah. We'll find one.
That sounds unhygienic. That's what I'm saying.
No, I'm not saying it's a good idea.
It's on the handle and you put that in the box.
That's true. All right. Thank you for saving my life. Par for the course.
Hey, I gotta worry about my health.
No, you have to. We have to. We want to take one of the skinny sides and just a little piece tonight. Let me share it with the parents. Tomorrow.
This looks so gooey.
It is gooey.
It melted.
I don't know how. I mean, this is how it looked from jump.
Yeah. I guess it's also for concreting, so it's made gooier because it has the concreting element to it.
Yeah. No serration.
Yeah, no. Look at this.
What's that?
Is that for me or for you?
I was gonna say for me.
Okay, I'm just gonna say somebody's exercising self-restraint.
Oh yeah, I said it's late. You can see a
little
bit of the.
Because it has pecan praline in it.
Yeah.
It's like really gooey. That's why it's so gooey.
Uh-huh.
Because of that. Ugh.
What's that? One little bit.
It just fell.
Okay. Right there.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank y'all for joining us. Which we can save y'all some king cake, but we got all season for it. And so we will talk to you all soon.
Yeah. Thank you. This is good stuff.
All right.
I guess.
Peace out.
I don't know how to eat it. It's too big.
Yeah.